Hi everybody, welcome to CCIS again. We're here at this beautiful Haddam Meadows State Park, and this is the Connecticut River. It's 7 o'clock, that is June 7th, 7 p.m. So we don't do a whole lot of river investigations, but we're down here because the Connecticut River has a long history of your traditional sea serpent sightings and things like that. Of course, Champ is not too far from here, up in Lake Champlain, and we have some of the lake monsters. Of course, Seville, our own lake monster, and the one spotted in the West Hartford compensating reservoir. We have that footage on our site. Excellent footage. I did talk to the photographer, and she did not want to be interviewed, but we're down here. This is a good day to look for sea serpents. Of course, this location, we were just down at the Connecticut River Museum too, and there's a lot of hustle and bustle there. But when you want to look for something anomalous, you want a still condition so you don't get a lot of waves. There's a lot of recreational use here. And look at this stump right over here. You see that stick? Now that's the kind of thing that gets misidentified as a lake monster or a river monster or a sea serpent all the time. And you could just look at the shape. And if this one had a little more water, that could be mistaken, especially if it was semi-submerged and floating, so the head would appear to bob. But it's just a big log. We're doing a lot of investigations today on this day because it's a great day. We just wanted to get out, so we went down to the ocean. We were at Devil's Hop Yard at the previous investigation, and you see here we talk about the recreational activity. The shad and anadromous herring are still running in the rivers right now. Of course, they're not as much, they're going back, but on the way in we saw several signs for boned shad. And hi, you're in our investigation now. Don't get bit by the sea serpent out there we're talking about. So again, this is a great place. You ever seen anything here? You ever seen a big monster? No? You're not looking hard enough. We're looking for one. They're in here. They've been reported from as far back as this place has been colonized. But as I was talking about the herring, the anadromous herring, the fish that are spawning up into rivers and then going back down into the ocean, that's anadromous. To go from salt water to spawn into fresh salmon are an anadromous fish, and that provides a food base. Not only does it provide a food base, but these cryptids are going to follow that food base. So when they leave, they're going to leave, and when they come back, they're going to come back. So this is the time for look for them. She's out here digging for sea monsters. Have a nice day. All right, so she's looking too. She didn't say she saw anything. I'm skeptical. I think she saw something. But we got some, if you look up this way, we got these logs. So this kind of thing gets confused for sightings all the time. So here we are on location. CCIS, looking for sea monsters down here, sea serpents. And I'm gonna go ahead and look here for a little while. I've been gabbing it up, but even like in Lake Champlain, Lake Okanagan, they get accustomed to this kind of recreational activity, like this boat out here right now, and they'll just go about their business because they're so acclimated to watercraft now that they're just gonna go keep pursuing these anadromous fish. The forage base. The forage base is what it's all about. I'm stepping in water. So the forage base, river herring, shad, Atlantic salmon. These things are striped bass, alewife. These provide a large forage base that they can follow and then follow back out into the ocean. And that's going to account for a lot of the sightings. So we're going to go ahead and look. So thank you for being with us today and checking out our social media sites. We're on location. You want to check us out on our next adventure. where we are going to follow up on some footprints evidence, squatch footprint evidence of Robin Swamp. And we told you that place was squatchy, and it is. And we're out here. The problem, as I said, looking for sea serpents is, I mean, look at this guy here, right? Let's talk to him. You look kind of like a sea serpent. Have you seen anything out there? It's been a while. Oh, Mr. Waterlogged Stump is saying it's been a while, but yeah, it's well, let's do a squatchometer. First, we're doing a sea serpentometer. I give it a 3. It's just cool because see, there's a lot of forest over there. I mean, that forest goes on for quite a ways. But we're not here squatching. We're here checking out for cryptids in the water, which I mean, you can't see. You can only see on the surface. So, I am a diver, though. I am a scuba diver, and there are white-nosed sturgeon in here, striped bass, possibly. You know, you're gonna get some salt. We're close enough to the shore where you might have some, you know, some sharks in there, some bull sharks. Who knows? Anything can happen here. This is the largest river in New England, and as you can see, it's just it itself is a monster of a river. And down here, looking up this way, it looks every bit like the old paintings you see in the museums of Connecticut, kind of that Hudson Valley feel. It's just freaking awesome. Come down here, check out Haddam Meadows State Park. It's another place that's free. And yeah, there's human activity here, but it's kind of serene. It's very peaceful. I got this cool sandbar. And excellent fishing, of course. It's the Connecticut River, so nice boat launch. We got some grills up there, and we're gonna cut it short. So join us on our next adventure, Robin Swamp, coming up. Thank you, everyone. So here we are, Haddam Meadows State Park. We talked a little bit about it. We did just a sort of brief. We're just kind of down here in this area today, but why not stop and look for the Connecticut River serpent? We have photographs. In fact, on our Facebook page is a picture of that guy, the Connecticut River sea serpent. Most those photos were associated with Hartford. We're down here closer to the shore. Here you go. Here's the park right here. Connecticut's largest river, New England's largest river, the Connecticut River, which the state is named for Connecticut, which literally means long river, which goes all the way up to New Hampshire. This was a great time. This is a great place. There's a lot of recreational activity. I'm sure if we got on the water, and we do have watercraft, we can follow this up. But this was a nice place. Check it out. It's kind of flat if you want to just lay in the grass and maybe go swimming, or if you got a boat and you want to just drive crazy fast, it looks like this is the place to go. Again, not a good fishing spot. Not a lot going on so far as hiking along trees and forested areas. But then again, if you're not looking for that, if you're looking for serpents that are following the anadromous fish, then this is the place to go. And it's a great place. We gave it I think a 3 or something. We gave it a good rating. But it's going to be in the video, the investigation, and this was just a fun time. It was a great day to just get out. Again, part of what we do is to get out, to be on location, and then yeah, we're looking for stuff. But the fact of the matter is that we don't neglect the fact that we're in these beautiful places. Wherever we go squatching, looking for cryptids, you can hear the human activity here. That's okay. People having fun. And they get a speeding ticket as well, so that's a lot of fun too. If you like a speeding ticket, then hang out with these guys. But there's a lot of recreational activity. This is a fun place. It's free. This is a good place for kids. You want to have a picnic and sit by the river. There was some really excellent river access down here. I can only assume, being the mouth of the Connecticut River, shad fishing is good. We saw signs for locally caught shad, already skinned, and of course shad is an excellent forage base for striped bass. And it's excellent eating. They call it the poor man's salmon. I've caught them myself. Beautiful fish. coming from the ocean and the herring family. Very large herring, you know, shad can get very large, so they're a cool fish. And then of course the salmon and all of those indigenous fish, all of the river herrings and all of that stuff is moving up, spawning, and moving back down. So cryptids are going to follow that, because any sea serpent worth its merit, and especially our badass, did I say that? Yeah. Our badass Connecticut river monster, he's going to be a predator. She's going to be a predator. So she's looking for some serious forage base. And all of a sudden, here's all of these extra fish. So you're going to follow them up and make a snack out of them. So we're going to go. So thank you for joining us on Field Investigation number 108. Bye everybody at CCIS, and we just had a great time. See you in our next video. Bye.